joining me. I have been having a lot of fun, bringing these tips to you, and hopefully you've been having some great fun doing the exercises. And on all of these tips, each one of them had an exercise. And last time we had Mark and Elaine Zikri join us and discussed action plan, which was absolutely brilliant and fantastic. Their tips were phenomenal, and as they talked about the importance of doing the action plan, and I'm a big believer in that as well. Something I teach in the Flash Forward classes. Love it. I can't imagine taking on a goal and not breaking it down into your timelines and then your milestones and then the action plans. It just makes life so much easier. It's so much easier. It doesn't leave anything up to chance. It's like, yeah, of course. Once it's all broken down, you do your action plans, easy peasy. Today is about the accountability. Interesting about that. Because yes, it's good to have all that, like I mentioned, the timeline and the action plans and so on, and it's creating your wonderful year of 2012. But left off to our own devices a lot of the time as human beings, we kind of go south. I know for me, it'd be a lot easier to go to a movie than make one, right? So sometimes it's, we need that extra support structure to be held accountable for our word. And I strongly believe, in fact, I can't imagine life without some sort of a support structure. So be accountable, be held accountable. I don't care if it's with one person or a team or two people, whatever works for you. I don't care, just do it. I promise we all need it. I don't know of anyone on the planet who doesn't need some sort of an accountability partner or team to be held accountable for your word. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. So take it on. And it could be every day, and sometimes for me, depending on how big the project is and how much I need that support of having an accountability structure in my life, sometimes it's every day. I know when Kate and I were working on big projects, we would literally, get on the phone with each other every day and hold ourselves accountable for the number of phone calls we were going to make or whatever. It was daily. The bigger the project, the more I needed to be held accountable, seriously. So whatever that is for you. I used to have a team of us, it was 6 of us, that used to meet in Studio City every Tuesday morning for breakfast from 9 till 11. And we'd divide up the time, and we would break our goals down, our yearly goals down into our quarterly. So we would literally kind of meet for 3 months with the quarterly goal, and then we'd divide up the time and share what it was that we were doing that week, okay? After we'd broken the quarterly down into the weekly. And then on Friday of that week, we would email each other. We'd email the whole team, the other 5 people in the team, as to what I had done so far and what still needed to be done. And it really kept me honest, I have to say. In fact, I remember before I would do the emails on Friday, I would literally make some of those calls or do whatever, some of those things were that I said I was going to do, just because I was then about to do the email, saying, here's what I've done, here's what I promised that I was going to do, right? And here's what still needs to be done. It just kind of keeps you honest. It keeps you on top of it. It keeps you focused on those goals too. And then on the Tuesday morning, we'd meet again. And we met I'm not kidding, every Tuesday morning for 4 years, that particular team that I was part of. And then we would share once again. We divide up the time and say, okay, here's where I need some coaching. Here's what didn't work for me. Here's where I need extra accountability. And then we would and here's what I'm going to do this week. And then on Friday, we would do the same thing again, email each other and so on. It really helped. And then there's other times where I just need an accountability partner once a week. And we do a call, 5 minutes on a Monday morning. Period. Done. And then she would take her 5 minutes, and here's where I need that extra little bit of support or whatever. So it kind of depends on what you're working on, what your needs are. It could be once a week, twice a week. It could be an hour-long breakfast. I mean, whatever, with a team of people, whatever it is where you're going to be held accountable. And try not to get into any of the drama. Well, here's why I didn't reach my goal yesterday is because the kids were sick and I couldn't do that. No, stop. Don't do that. Don't get into it like that. No, it's like, here's what I said I was going to do. Here's what happened. Here's what didn't happen. Here's where I might need a little bit of coaching to push me through, a little bit of extra support to make sure that I do that call, that really tough one at 12 o'clock today. Maybe I need to speak with you a few minutes before the call to give me that extra bit of courage. So it's that kind of thing. Leave the drama out of it. Once again, I'm a big believer in putting the drama on the screen where you're getting paid for it. That's the only place I got the drama in my life. That's it. So that's it, guys. That's the accountability plan. Create your accountability plan, what's ever going to work for you. And I have a wonderful guest coming. I know we had Mark and Elaine last time, which was great fun. And I've got another dear friend who's coming. Her name is Ryan Angel. She's a brilliant actress and producer, and she's going to be coming and joining me for tip number 10. So I'm very excited about that. So we will see her on Thursday, but in the meantime, have some fun with looking at what accountability plan you want to create for yourself and what's going to work best for you, and work on that exercise. And until then, once again, thanks for joining me, and I will see you in a couple of days.